The habit that shapes your destiny is the foundation upon which every successful life is built. It is the invisible force that determines whether you rise to greatness or remain stuck in mediocrity. Most people believe that success is about talent, luck, or even the opportunities they receive, but the truth is, none of these matter if you do not develop the right habits. One single habit, when mastered, has the power to change the trajectory of your life. It is the habit that transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers, allowing them to break through limitations, overcome obstacles, and create lasting impact. This habit is the ability to intentionally and consistently evaluate your actions, thoughts, and decisions, ensuring that every step you take is aligned with your ultimate purpose. Successful individuals do not simply live day by day without direction. They take time to reflect, adjust, and grow. They do not wait for life to dictate their circumstances. They shape their own future by being deliberate in their habits. Every great leader, visionary, or entrepreneur who has achieved significant success has mastered this principle. They understand that life does not give you what you want. It gives you what you are prepared for. Preparation is the key, and preparation starts with reflection and action. The problem with most people is that they go through life on autopilot. They wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat the same cycle, never stopping to ask themselves if they are making progress. Days turn into months, and months turn into years, and before they know it, they find themselves stuck in the same place, frustrated and wondering why they haven't moved forward. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't lies in their ability to consciously analyze their progress and make necessary adjustments. If you do not take charge of your habits will take charge of you. This one habit of disciplined self-reflection separates those who succeed from those who fail. It is not about being perfect, but about being intentional. Every day presents an opportunity to grow, to improve, and to align yourself with your purpose. When you master this, you master your future. The secret behind consistency and breakthroughs lies in a simple yet profound habit that most people overlook. It is not intelligence, luck, or even resources that determine success. It is the ability to remain committed to a process, to show up every single day, and to build momentum through consistency. The greatest achievements in history did not happen overnight. They were the result of individuals who mastered the art of disciplined repetition, refining their craft, learning from their failures, and making continuous progress. Breakthroughs are not sudden magical events. They are the result of small, consistent efforts, compounded over time. The problem is that most people give up too soon. They start with excitement, but when they don't see immediate results, they lose motivation. This is why so many fail, because they expect instant success instead of trusting the process. The truth is, every great success story has one thing in common: persistence. It is the ability to keep going when things get tough, to stay focused when distractions arise, and to push forward even when progress seems slow. When you develop the habit of consistency, you position yourself for breakthroughs. Every effort, no matter how small, adds up. Imagine a person trying to cut through a thick tree. If they swing the axe once and stop, nothing happens. If they swing a few more times and give up, the tree remains standing. But if they commit to hitting the same spot every day, eventually the tree will fall. Success works the same way. It is not about making one massive effort and hoping for a miracle. It is about showing up daily, improving little by little, and staying committed until you see results. Many people quit just before their breakthrough because they cannot see how close they are. They get frustrated, discouraged, and assume that what they're doing isn't working. But success doesn't always show immediate signs. It builds quietly, beneath the surface, until one day everything falls into place. The key is to keep going, to trust that every step forward is bringing you closer to your goal. When you commit to consistency, you unlock the power of momentum, and momentum is what leads to breakthroughs. Why do most people fail, and how can you avoid it? The answer is not as complicated as many believe. Failure is rarely the result of a lack of talent or opportunity. It is almost always the result of poor habits, inconsistency, and a mindset that allows distractions, excuses, and comfort to take priority over growth. People do not fail because they are incapable. They fail because they do not cultivate the discipline required to succeed. They desire success, but they are not willing to put in the work, face challenges, or endure the discomfort that comes with personal transformation. One of the biggest reasons people fail is because they lack clarity. They do not have a clear vision of where they are going or why they are pursuing their goals. Without direction, they wander through life, chasing whatever seems exciting in the moment. This lack of focus causes them to start many things, but finish very few. Success requires a strong commitment to a defined purpose. Without it, distractions will always pull you away from what truly matters, and your energy will be wasted on things that do not contribute to your growth. Another major reason people fail is because they allow fear to control them. They fear failure, rejection, and discomfort, so they choose the easy path instead of the path that leads to greatness. The reality is that failure is a part of success. Every successful person has failed many times, but the difference is that they learned from their failures instead of being defeated by them. Most people give up at the first sign of difficulty, never realizing that setbacks are necessary lessons designed to strengthen them for the journey ahead. Laziness and procrastination are also silent killers of success. Many people wait for the right time to start, but the right time never comes. They put off their dreams, thinking they will have more energy, confidence, or resources later. But in reality, the longer they wait, the harder it becomes to take action. Those who succeed understand that the perfect time to start is always now. They do not allow excuses to dictate their actions. If you want to avoid failure, you must take control of your mindset, develop discipline, and commit to daily progress. Success is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone who is willing to do what most people refuse to do. How does this habit unlock your full potential? The truth is, most people live far below their true capabilities, not because they lack talent or intelligence, but because they have never developed the discipline to consistently push themselves beyond their comfort zones. The key to unlocking your full potential is not found in some secret formula or overnight success strategy. It is found in mastering one simple habit that, when practiced daily, will transform the way you think, act, and achieve your goals. This habit is the ability to engage in daily self-reflection and intentional action. Most people go through life reacting to circumstances rather than shaping their own destiny. They allow their environment, emotions, and external factors to dictate their actions instead of taking control of their own path. But those who maximize their potential understand that growth is not automatic. It must be cultivated. They do not wait for inspiration or motivation to strike. Instead, they train themselves to evaluate their actions, learn from their mistakes, and make necessary adjustments. Your full potential is not something that appears suddenly. It is something that is built over time through small, consistent actions. Every day you have a choice to stay the same or to grow. The difference between those who rise to greatness and those who remain stuck is that successful people commit to daily improvement. They do not settle for what is easy or comfortable. They challenge themselves, push their limits, and refuse to accept mediocrity. One of the biggest obstacles that prevent people from reaching their full potential is the belief that they are not capable of more. They tell themselves they are too young, too old, too inexperienced, or not talented enough. But the reality is, potential is not determined by external circumstances. It is unlocked by the willingness to consistently develop yourself no matter where you start. Those who achieve the highest levels of success are not always the smartest or most gifted. They are the ones who develop the habit of continuously striving for improvement. The habit of daily reflection and action is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who live with regret. When you commit to growth every single day, you tap into a power that most people never experience. You begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and you develop the mindset that nothing is impossible. Your potential is limitless, but it is up to you to unlock it. The science of transformation is not based on luck or random success. It is a process that follows clear principles. And when you understand and apply them, you can reshape your life in ways you never thought possible. The key to transformation lies in the way you think, the habits you build, and the actions you take consistently over time. Nothing in your life changes until you change, and change does not happen by accident. It is a deliberate, intentional process that requires commitment and discipline. Your brain is wired to follow patterns. The thoughts you think, the decisions you make, and the habits you repeat shape your identity and determine your future. If you do not consciously take control of your habits and mindset, your brain will default to old patterns, keeping you stuck in the same cycles. This is why so many people struggle to break free from bad habits or achieve real change. They try to change their results without changing their mindset and behavior. The science behind transformation proves that if you want to see different outcomes in your life, you must start by rewiring the way you think and act. One of the most powerful scientific principles of transformation is neuroplasticity, the ability of your brain to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. This means that no matter where you are in life, you can reprogram your mind for success by consistently practicing new habits and reinforcing positive beliefs. The challenge is that most people give up before these new habits become ingrained. They start strong but revert to old ways when they do not see immediate results. True transformation requires persistence. It takes time for new behaviors to replace old ones, but when you commit to the process, the change becomes permanent. The key to transformation is consistency. A single decision will not change your life, but the small choices you make every day will. The way you think, the way you react to challenges, and the way you approach your goals determine your destiny. If you develop the habit of daily self-reflection and intentional growth, you will begin to see shifts in your thinking, your confidence, and your ability to achieve success. Science proves that transformation is possible for anyone who is willing to commit to the process. And once you understand this, you will realize that nothing is out of your reach. The challenge to take action today is one that many people overlook, yet it holds the key to turning dreams into reality. We often think that we need more time, more resources, or a better mindset before we can take the first step toward our goals. We convince ourselves that the right moment will eventually come. But the truth is, the right moment is always now. Success does not wait for the perfect conditions. It is built in the moments when you choose to act, even when things aren't perfect. If you want to transform your life, the first and most important thing you can do is take action today, without delay. Too often, people are paralyzed by the fear of failure or the pressure to make the perfect decision. This fear causes them to procrastinate, waiting for a moment when they feel completely ready or when circumstances are ideal. But by waiting for the perfect time, they miss countless opportunities to grow, learn, and make progress. The truth is, you will never feel completely ready. Life doesn't work that way. It is in the process of taking action, despite your doubts and uncertainties, that growth happens. You learn more by doing than by waiting. And every small step you take today brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. Taking action is what creates momentum. When you take one step, no matter how small, you set the wheels in motion. Momentum is powerful. Once it starts building, it's much easier to continue making progress. The hardest part of achieving anything is often the first step. But once you commit to moving forward, doors begin to open and opportunities start to unfold. Without that first step, you are left standing still, wondering what could have been. The most successful people didn't wait for the perfect conditions or for the stars to align. They acted with urgency, making decisions and moving forward every day, even when they didn't have all the answers. They understood that the journey of success is not a straight path. It is a winding road with unexpected turns, setbacks, and challenges. But by taking action, they learn to navigate those obstacles, adjust their approach, and ultimately reach their destination. Transformation begins with action, and the best time to take that action is now. Every moment spent waiting is a moment lost. If you want to see change in your life, don't wait for permission, for a better opportunity, or for ideal circumstances. Take action today, no matter how small, and start building the life you've always dreamed of. The future you desire begins with the decisions you make today.